Tales from Mortimer Poe. Mortimer Poe, the half-dead raven, is a distant cousin to Hunin and Munin, the ravens that bring tales of the world to Odin. But Mortimer, born outside the window of Edgar Allan Poe, only brings tales of worlds that aren't real to the ears of those who want to explore alternate realms of possibility. Today, Mortimer brings you the tale of the Originality Evaluation. I threw the ball from the pitcher's mound. The speed display lit up, 96 miles per hour. Not professional speed yet, but good enough for the exhibition game on Saturday. The doctor who enhanced my arm told me I'd get professional speeds after a few weeks of training. My next pitch flew inches from a man's head. "Sorry," I shouted. "Leonard Hauptmann?" the man asked as he walked over to me. "Yes?" He held up a badge. "My name is Officer Ben Markole, too. I'm here to take you in for an originality evaluation." My foot scattered the cluster of baseballs on the mound. I shook my head. My doctor assured me my arm enhancement wouldn't trip the legal threshold. Markole folded away the badge. "National Health will make that determination. If you'll come with me, sir." "What, right now?" "If you would." I bent down, picking up baseballs and stacking them in the crook of my arm. "Can I change my clothes? Get my wallet?" One edge of Markole's lips twitched as his professional demeanor slipped. "You think you need them?" "I can beat the law," I said. "I still have celiac disease. The doc said I could have the new arm or my intestines upgraded. Nobody carries gluten-free food anymore now that the surgery can fix it. The only thing I can eat at a restaurant is salad. Would I put myself through that if I didn't have to?" Markole thinned his lips in sympathy. "If the National Health doctor feels enough of your body as original, unaltered parts, you'll be free to go about your business. You can come back for your wallet and clothes then." The new muscles of my arm flexed, picking up another baseball. "If some quack declares me dead, my wallet and clothes will become unclaimed property." Markole nodded. "Probably. But if the government declares you dead, your wallet will be useless anyway." The lock socks law sucked. Damn philosopher. Didn't matter how many of my organs had been replaced or enhanced, I was still me, wasn't I? I said to Markole, "My mods won't keep me alive forever. That's the point of that law, right? To make sure no one accumulates too much wealth or power by extending their lifespan?" I cupped my hand around the last baseball, moving my fingers to get a good grip. Officer Markole reached out a hand towards my newly enhanced arm. "I don't interpret the law. It's my job to bring you in for the evaluation." Panic flashed through my still original gut. The second some government doctor declared me dead, everything I worked for would be gone. My assets frozen, my ID cards invalidated, my Major League Baseball contract gone. By law, I'd have to start over with nothing but a little numeric suffix added to my name. I'd worked too hard to give it all up now because of some technicality. I whipped the ball in my hand at Officer Markole. The pitch slung into his chest and bounced, sending little ripples of distortion from the impact site. Quicker than my fastball, Markole grabbed my throwing wrist and secured it with handcuffs. The baseballs in my other arm dropped as he brought the wrist around to meet the first. "Body armor," he said as he pushed me off the pitcher's mound. "No one ever goes quietly." "Would you?" I asked as he marched me across the grass. He held my cuffed wrists against the small of my back, pushing gently. After an awkward pause, he said, "Lock socks isn't so bad. We all need to start over." "What a bunch of crap," I said. "The law isn't about second chances. It's about people greedy to get their hands on money that ain't theirs. As far as I'm concerned, my kids don't need a dime of my money, and the government can just wait till kingdom come for their estate taxes." Markole's face came into view as he reached around me to open the door that led into the locker room. He smiled. Maybe the law doesn't care about second chances, but redemption isn't about where you started out. It's about where you end up. I'm gonna end up dead, I said. I thought you still had original parts. Markhol's voice was warm with amusement. I do. I have. I'll beat this, I told him. Perhaps. Markhol stepped through the door into the dim cave of the locker room. I didn't. He pulled me in after him. Mortimer's story, The Originality Evaluation, was written by Erica Kaler. Mortimer's narrator for today was Erica Kaler. Sound effects were sourced from freesoundlibrary.com.